Romeo and Juliet is one of William Shakespeare's most performed plays. It is one of the most filmed plays of all time, ranging from West Side Story, Letters to Juliet, to even Romeo and Juliet. It is a ballet. Music was composed for it by Berlioz, Tchaikovsky, Prokofiev, and Vincenzo Bellini. It inspires hopeful and hopeless romantics from around the world to visit the beautiful city of Verona in Italy. So what is the real story behind Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet? To learn more about Italian and Sicilian literature, consider subscribing. In the Metamorphoses by Roman poet Ovid, the parents of the lovers, Pyramus and Thisbe, hate each other. Pyramus incorrectly thinks Thisbe is dead and kills himself. Thisbe finds the body of Pyramus and kills herself with his sword. In the Ephesian tale by the Greek writer Xenophon of Ephesus, the lovers are separated. There is a sleeping potion, but there's also a happy ending. Dante's Divine Comedy refers to the Ghibelline Montecchi family and the Guelph Capulet family, both in purgatory. The name Montague is associated with Verona, but the Capulets are connected with Cremona, so this relates to the wider region of Lombardy. Normally the two families would already be at odds, as one side supported the Pope and the other supported the Holy Roman Emperor. Mariotto e Ganozza by Italian poet Masuccio Salernitano is believed to be the earliest known version of Romeo and Juliet. Apparently based on a real story, a secret marriage took place in Siena. A priest tried to help. An important figure was killed. Mariotto was exiled. Ganozza was forced to marry. There was a potion, and an urgent message was lost. Mariotto was captured, beheaded, and Ganozza died in grief. Luigi da Porto published Giulietta e Romeo in 1531. He adapted elements from Pyramus and Thisbe, Boccaccio's Decameron, and Salernitano's Mariotto e Ganozza, but may have also included some autobiographical details. Luigi da Porto was a soldier who attended a ball held by the pro-Venice Savonian clan in Udine. This ball was to celebrate a peace treaty between the Savonian family and the Strumeri family. He fell in love with Lucina, a Savonian daughter, but the family feud frustrated their plans. The Savonians attacked the city and numerous Strumieri family members died. Years later, a still injured Luigi wrote Giulietta e Romeo. He dedicated the story to the beautiful and graceful Lucina Savonian. Da Porto claimed the story was true and occurred in Verona during the rule of Bartolomeo della Scala, the Scaligeri family, which was anglicised in the story as Prince Aeschylus. Da Porto named the lovers Romeo and Juliet, the rival families Montecchi and Capuletti. He called the friar Lawrence, Lorenzo, and introduced Mercutio, Tybalt, Count Paris, the faithful servant, and Giulietta's nurse. He added feuding families, Romeo abandoned by his mistress, who meets Giulietta at a dance at her house, the love scenes at the balcony, the period of despair, Romeo killing Giulietta's cousin, Tybalt, Romeo takes poison, and the families reconcile after the suicides of the lovers. In 1554, Italian writer Matteo Bandello published his version of Giulietta e Romeo. He expanded the plot and introduced Benvolio. Bandello claimed his story was based on actual events. The stories of Bandello were translated into English. They were also translated and adapted into French by Pierre Boisteau in 1559. In 1562, Arthur Brooke produced the poem The Tragical History of Romeus and Juliet. He translated Pierre Boisteau's French work and adapted it with the tragic elements of Geoffrey Chaucer's Troilus and Cressida, who in turn was inspired by Boccaccio. Brooke's poem ends differently from Shakespeare. The nurse is banished, the apothecary hanged, and Friar Lawrence leaves Verona. William Paynter, the writer and translator, retold Romeo and Juliet as a prose story in Palace of Pleasure in 1567. Italian tales were very popular amongst theatregoers and were frequently adapted in England at the time of Shakespeare. Shakespeare revised and expanded the Brooke and Paynter stories. He mixed comedy and tragedy to heighten tension, but expanded the story with minor characters, Mercutio and Paris, and as well as subplots. Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet covers only a few days, whereas Brooke's narrative takes a number of months. The Shakespeare play was first published in 1597 and was immediately very popular. One area of revision is the famous balcony scene, a memorable part of any production of Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet. De Porter's version had Romeo walk regularly by Juliet's house, sometimes climbing her balcony. On one occasion, Romeo was climbing up the balcony. Juliet opened the window, saw him, and the love conversation proceeded. Bandello expanded the balcony scene. Julia's nurse requested Romeo to come visit her, and he climbs to her window. The original Shakespeare play actually did not contain a balcony. Juliet merely appears at a window. Well, thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like this video and subscribe so that others can see it. I want to thank the viewer, Nim, for asking about this topic. Click here for some more videos you may be interested in.